Chaji, one question. Uh, so when we know that this life and death, right? This is part of a cycle. So why do we mourn? Why do we feel sad when a person dies?
Well, that is very natural. Even if you lose your pencil, you feel bad. So anything that is very close to us, we are so much accustomed to them, and we would like, we have a kind of, we have a feeling, we have friends, we have brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, so many relationships, and even the other things that we own. So if something, relationships get broken, and if it is permanently broken, obviously it has an impact on any individual human being, and you feel sad for a while. But then you have to think from a wider perspective. This is your perspective. Say somebody's grandfather dies. Say, now that grandchild feels bad, is it not? Naturally. But if he sees things from his grandfather's point of view, that his body was getting older and he was spending too many days in hospital or too many days he was bedridden, then if you see from his perspective, then you will realize, no, probably it was good that he went away this time. Had he lived longer, he would have suffered more, is it not? So many times, most of the times, death comes naturally at that time. Of course, there are some accidental deaths when somebody dies prematurely. That is not good. But most of the time, people die at an age when body is no more livable, is it not? If you just elongate the life for a while, it is no big deal. It's not very good, probably. So, everybody is an event of death. You have your perspective. He has, the person who is dying has his own ideas. Doctors and nurses, they have their own perspective. So the event is same, death of an individual, but it leaves different impact on different people. But good thing is time is a good healing factor. So after a while, after a few days, of course, we have a customary period of mourning and bereavement. All families come together for a few days. Everybody comes to the place where that person died. And this is a time to feel sorry. And not only that, this is also a time to reflect upon what life and death is, and also take stock of your own life, because I may also die maybe few years later. Am I leading my life in the right direction? Because the time that has gone never comes back. Like they say, time and tide never waits for anybody, never comes back. So this is a very important thing. What we are doing with the present moment, are we building, are we raising our own level, are we developing in the right direction? That is very important. So death is an event that forces you to think like that, is it not? So whenever you go to a house where somebody died, people are not talking much. Everybody is in silence. Everybody is deep in thinking what all this is about. Otherwise, we are so busy in every day-to-day life, we even forget to think about our life, birth, and death issues. But when somebody close in family dies, everything comes to a halt, and everybody is expected to sit and think quietly. The bigger issues of life and death, do introspection, and it make a uh, right decision about your life. Is it going in the right direction? Very good questions.